Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rakar Kadash, double honors unto the apostles and the elders of great millstone who rule well, and shalom to the whole for let this pie Allah from the GMS London camp. Coming back at you again with this truth. In this video, I'm gonna entitle The Necessary Evil. Alright? So I'm going to start with this. Is Proverbs 16:4. The Lord have made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. That's right. So there's a wicked that have been made for the day of evil. Job 9:24 tells you the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Now, the reason for the creation of the wicked is simply the Heavenly Father did it because he wanted things to play out how he wanted them to play out. It's as simple as that. It's the Heavenly Father's choice. Now you can see, when you look at things, you can see how it's a necessary evil, all right? Because without one, you can't establish the other. Now I want to get this precept upon that fact. This is Sirach 33:15, or 10, should I say. Okay, and all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of the earth. Now, Adam was the first man created, who we know through understanding was Yahweh Shai. All right, the same spirit of Yahweh Shai was in Adam. In much knowledge, the Lord have divided them and made their ways diverse. Now, that shows you that the people that came from Adam are all divided. All right, when you go to the book of Genesis, the 10th chapter, it tells you of the division of the nations. All right, now that's why all this people coming together, that's foolishness. When you read the book of Genesis, the 11th chapter, it tells you about the Tower of Babel, which basically played out before the dividing of the nations. That's when the Lord confounded their tongues and no one could communicate with each other. All right. Some of them have he blessed and exalted, and some of them he sanctified and set near himself. All right. So those that are blessed and sanctified and set near him are what? Who? The Israelites, man. All right. But some have he cursed and brought low and turned out of their places. Who's that talking about? It's talking about the Esau, the Edomites. All right. The so-called white man that'd be called today because he's running away from his true identity. That's why he established color. And funny enough, he's the only man in the Bible that is known by color. All right. So you can know that who can basically, that's why he ran away from it, so he couldn't be caught red-handed. All right. It's a cheeky joke. Verse 13: as the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it as at his pleasure, so man is in the hand of him that made him, to render to him as liketh him best. That's right, man. So the way we're created, all right, the Israelites were established to be what? The princes of Yahweh upon the earth. We're meant to be the physical, the earthly representation of the Heavenly Father, something spiritual, the spiritual realm. We're set upon this earth to be a physical representation in this material world. And the Esau is set on this earth to be a physical manifestation of the wicked, all right? And that's what we are, man. That's why the Heavenly Father fashioned us in his like, all right, to do his work, to do his pleasure. Good is set against evil, all right? There's a protagonist and an antagonist. The protagonist is who? The Israelites. We're the good guys. The antagonist is who? Esau, the devil. They're the bad guys. Good is set against evil and life against death. Life is what? This word, man. Death is what? Sin. Sin basically, and sin is what? Basically anything that goes against the scriptures, which the devil, the wicked that's ruling the earth, is administering upon the earth. So is a godly against a sinner, and a sinner against a godly. All right. So our ways are so perverse. It tells you righteousness is an abomination unto the wicked. So for our ways, our righteousness is abominable unto them. And the same way we feel about their ways being abominable, they feel abominable unto us. And that's how the Heavenly Father made it for this movie to play out in the greatest detail, man. So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two and two, one against another. So the Heavenly Father made everything on this earth in twos. day and night. Day, how can you know what light is without darkness? That's why we have a daytime, we have a nighttime, so you can really appreciate both of them in their uniqueness, hot and cold, man. All right. How do you know what hot is unless you know what cold is? Without that, you just got one thing. All right. So all of these things that the Heavenly Father made two and two is to establish the other one. All right. And it actually says that in Sirach 42:24. All right. All things are double, one against another, and he have made nothing imperfect. So this is the perfect way. One being it, one pole opposing the other. So the story of Esau and Jacob is a perfect way, right? It wasn't made imperfect. It the making of, it's like the movie Matrix. You had Neo. When Neo became the one, you had Smith. Smith had to be taken. He got killed, but in the second movie, to have a, to balance out the great strength that Neo had, what did you have? You had the devil, all right, and that was the balancing of that. So no, that's how the Heavenly Father made nothing imperfect on this land. Jacob being the righteous, Esau being the wicked, all right. One thing establisheth the good of another. How would we know what is righteousness? Least we had Esau upon the earth. That's perfection. And who shall be filled with with beholding his glory? Those the listen. This is all been. This is why we're in this kingdom. Okay, we're basically here to become gods. Once we learn wickedness, that's when we'll become gods, man. We'll see why it's so important that we establish righteousness upon the earth. So now going back to Proverbs 16:4, the Lord have made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So we're presently in that day of evil. The word evil means eve, meaning time, and ill means like bad or sick. So it's a bad time that we're presently in. And that's the time that we're in. But basically the Heavenly Father established this time for the ruling of Esau. Okay? So that the judgments that were written in a book, basically his tab can be complete. We're going back to the time of when you had Cain. Cain obviously didn't survive over the other side of the flood, but that same curse that Cain had, where if anyone seeks any to punish Cain, they basically get it back sevenfold. It's the same with Esau today, man. He has a blessing of the sword. You try and mess with Esau, Esau's gonna get you in the most um, illest fashion. All right. So I want to move to this scripture. What's the other one? Bear with me one moment. Okay. Let me go here first, actually. Alright, this is Psalms 58:1. Do you indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do you judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? Yea, in a heart, yea, in heart you, yea, in heart ye work wickedness. You weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. Alright, it's dealing with Esau. Okay, Esau, that's what he does, man. They weigh violence in their hands. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. And that's what the wicked do, man. The wicked, as soon as they're born. So someone may say, okay, so is Esau, or today as he's known, the so-called white man, is he wicked from day? Is he born wicked, or does he, does the environment change him to be wicked? No, the Heavenly Father made him to be like that. All right, the Lord had to make him. He's a necessary evil for us to be a necessary righteousness. All right. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. So it's in their nature to be speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her air. And that's right, because they're that same spirit that's in the Edomites is the same chief spirit that was in the serpent, man. Being a man that was basically that same wicked spirit that was in Cain, that was the serpent, that was Esau today. All right, that's that same spirit. Okay, so their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her air, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely. All right, so that's what they're about, man. They're about speaking great lies, man. And that's how they were made to be. You can't change them. You got these captive saver Edomite. You ain't gonna save nothing. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. But guess what? You're gonna be punished as well because you're giving them leeway to do their wickedness. This is Romans 9 and okay, 9 and 10. And not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even by her father Isaac, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh according of election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. Alright? Not of works, but of him that calleth. So the Heavenly Father decided, yo, you're going to be the wicked, you're going to be the righteous. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. As it is written, Jacob have I loved. Why does the Heavenly Father love Jacob? Because he's a righteous. But Esau have I hated. Well shall I say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? The Most High forbid. Alright? For he saith unto Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. Alright? So it's not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of Yahweh that showeth mercy. Alright? So now, one last point I just wanted to harp on. And this shows you oh shit. Okay. You know what? With that, man, I pray you're edified. Shalom.